Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tom Worth Jr. and today I want to talk about Donald Trump for a change. It's an endless source. I do go to church on Sundays sometimes, so I do contemplate truth and goodness and messages really from all the major religions about what kind of person you should be, what kind of life you should strive to live, and just how in every conceivable way Donald Trump is the counterpoint to everything. And I'm not just talking about my Catholic faith. I'm talking about Christianity. I'm talking about. I switched up the background today. I got books behind me. You will find on this bookshelf. You will find books that I have read about Islam, about Buddhism, about Judaism, and mythologies, Norse mythology, Greek mythology. I'm into beliefs that human beings have had for thousands of years, and you get past the mythology and into the kind of the religious transformation that kind of took place with Buddhism and then Judaism, Christianity, Islam. They're talking similar messages in many cases about how to lead good moral lives, and Donald Trump does not do this. He doesn't tell the truth, first and foremost. And um, we have a term called the Prince of Lies, which refers to the devil, if you're into that. But people who lie are not people you should associate with. Politicians, as I've said before, have to lie to some extent to they just do. I mean, I say they have to. I assume they have to. That's why I would never be a politician, because I think there is a stretching of the truth that is necessary, but there is a continuum on which we all do that in our daily lives with coworkers, with people we interact with. Maybe it's to make a story a little bit more interesting, or maybe it's to make a case for something. Maybe we're sounding too optimistic about something, but there is an acceptable, hey dude, you've crossed a line here. That's just a flat out lie. And this is the line that Donald Trump lives way on the other side of compared to any normal person in America. And it's just little things like this is I get information, as you know, sometimes from the comments, from the other side's comments. And recall I took one for the team a week or so ago, watching some Fox News for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I couldn't stand it anymore. But it was pretty enlightening because I could see what was going on and what those people are being told. And a lot of times I don't have to do that. There will be a tell in my comments where suddenly, for the first time, I've been doing this for, I don't know, 6 weeks now or something, like everybody on the other side starts saying the same thing. It was, I don't need to go through what it has been, but when I was talking about the polls on Friday, and what a likely voter, what the definition of a likely voter is, and polls in general, and suddenly I started getting comments from them that actually Trump is ahead in the polls. And in some cases, these people would say he's ahead in all the polls. They would say he is ahead in all the battleground polls. They would say he is ahead nationally. And at first I was like, no, I got to set these people straight. Kamala Harris is ahead nationally in all the polls and in most battleground states, but really they're a point or two apart in the battlegrounds for the most part. So those are too close to call. But certainly she is ahead in most to give the Electoral College. Well, I started looking into it more when I started hearing this cacophony of Trump's winning in the polls. And I just Google it like I do. And apparently this is what Trump is taking to saying, is flat out lying. Just telling his people when he's at stumps, hey, I'm winning. I'm ahead in the polls. He's just saying this. It's just a lie. And this is just what he does. He lies, and he's always lied. He's always lied about everything. And when Kamala Harris is standing up there, or Barack Obama is standing up there, uh, they're not. They might. Yes, they're stretching the truth. Maybe, I don't know. Nothing comes to mind, or maybe they're trying to deflect and not talk about something. But Donald Trump never does that. And JD Vance, he's trying to deflect in some cases, but in other cases, he's just like Trump. Trump says, "Dude, you got to tell this lie," and he will tell the lie. And that's just a bridge too far for Kamala Harris. And speaking of Kamala Harris, her name itself, it is Kamala. We all know this. Donald Trump knows this. He always mispronounces it. I have heard him accidentally pronounce it correctly before. I know he knows the way to pronounce it. I know Fox News, going back to when Barack Obama was running, they refused to ever refer to him as anything other than Barack Hussein Obama. You know, this is in the days after the Iraq War. This is, you know, a few years after the Iraq War, with Saddam Hussein. And Fox News still, their hosts usually mispronounce Kamala Harris's name. So are they stupid? Are you not intelligent? Do you not have an intellect where you can know someone's name, the proper way to say it? Are there other areas in your life where you, like the vice president of the United States for the last 4 years almost, and the presidential candidate for the last several months, like, you know her name? Why are you not pronouncing it right? Why? Donald Trump, Fox News, Trump followers. Why do you? I have even. I'm not gonna name it. I have heard people that are near and dear to my heart mispronouncing her name. You have to know full well how it's pronounced. Why? Why do you want to make it sound like something when it's actually something else? I honestly don't have the answer to this, but it is something that they do. They lie about how to pronounce her name. They lie about the most ridiculous stuff. And if you are an evangelical Christian, you're going to church today for an hour or a few hours, and you're bringing your kids, you're raising them in your faith. You're raising them to follow the messages of Jesus in the Gospels. How on earth are you holding Donald Trump up there as an example? With all of his adultery, I mean, that was something we saw up there in some of the readings today about adultery. He's a serial adulterer. He is a liar. He does not have truth in his life. How are you bringing your children there? If you have daughters, how are you telling them that this is a great man? This is an example for you to follow in your life. This is someone you should try to work for, daughter. Or son, this is someone you should strive to be like. You should strive to sexually assault people. You should strive to conduct your businesses fraudulently. You should strive to call for executions of your enemies. You should strive to be friends with Vladimir Putin, who is also a great liar. These are things I cannot answer. And it's a Sunday. it bothered. I promise I wasn't upset about this all day today or all morning or whatever. It's just something that goes through my mind whenever I'm sitting there in church and we are hearing the words of our religion. And every word of it is exactly opposite of what Donald Trump does in his life. And yet he has this overwhelming support for evangelical Christians. And I don't know why. So don't lie. If you're going to come at me in your comments, Donald Trump is not leading in all the polls. I'm sorry, he's not. I had another one today telling me that the abortion absolutely was not an issue, that no one even knows about the Dobbs decision. I checked, it was a man's name leaving the comments. So I just said, hey, you might ask a woman in your life, pretty sure she knows that Roe v. Wade was overturned. I'm pretty sure even if you don't, and it's just not an issue in your life because you're you. Um, so, I mean, you're taking your life down the wrong track when you follow someone like Donald Trump, when you listen to someone like him, when you not only accept his lies, but then go repeat them publicly, because your comments are out there for everyone. I mean, I don't have a huge channel, but these videos are getting thousands of views per video. Um, I mean, you're out there for everyone to know that you are what you are. So I like to leave those comments out there. I like you guys to make the case against yourselves and your boy, and I'll continue to do that because I'm not attacking you like you attack me. I'm attacking the guy you follow. So if you want to attack Kamala Harris, uh, that's fine. Good luck finding something to attack her on. I mean, Donald Trump's telling you lies about her, but as far as things she's actually done that are horrible, unlike him, good luck. You're not gonna find stuff. Uh, so, so anyway, just thought I'd end the weekend here in this little truth session, and I hope you guys like the new background here. I don't know if you can actually see what any of the books are back there, but I thought it would be a nice change of pace from that painting that's always hanging behind me. And that's about it. And we'll talk tomorrow. Hopefully everyone starts the week off right, and we'll see you then.